Lesson 10. Increasing numbers of parents in the U.S. are choosing to teach their kids at home. In fact, the U.S. Department of Education estimated that in 1999, around 850,000 children were being homeschooled. Some educational experts say the real figure is about double this estimate, and the numbers of homeschooled children appear to be growing at a rate of about 11% annually. At one time, there was a stigma associated with homeschooling. It was traditionally used for students who could not attend school because of behavioral or learning difficulties. Today, however, more parents are taking on the responsibility of educating their children at home due to dissatisfaction with the educational system. Many parents are unhappy about class size, as well as problems inside the classroom. Teacher shortages and lack of funding mean that, in many schools, one teacher is responsible for 30 or 40 pupils. The result is often that children are deprived of the attention they need. Increasing classroom violence has also motivated some parents to remove their children from school. Supporters of homeschooling believe that children learn better when they are in a safe, loving environment. Many psychologists see the home as the most natural learning environment, and originally the home was the classroom long before schools were established. Parents who homeschool argue that they can monitor their children's education and give them the attention that is lacking in a traditional school setting. Students can also pick and choose what to study and when to study, thus enabling them to learn at their own pace. In contrast, critics of homeschooling say that children who are not in the classroom miss out on learning important social skills because they have little interaction with their peers. Several studies, though, have shown that home-educated children appear to do just as well in terms of social and emotional development as other students, having spent more time in the comfort and security of their own home, with guidance from parents who care about their welfare. Despite this, many critics of homeschooling have raised concerns about the ability of parents to teach their kids effectively. Many parents who homeschool have no teacher training and are not competent educators of all the subjects taught in schools. In terms of academic achievement, however, homeschooled children do just as well as those who have been in the classroom, and many of them study at top-ranking universities together with the normally educated. With an increasing number of dissatisfied parents taking their children out of the class, schools are receiving less money for each child. Some see this as a threat to the system and argue that schools will never be able to improve their situation and recover parents' confidence in the educational system. Many schools have opened their doors to homeschoolers on a part-time basis, allowing these children to attend classes once or twice a week, or take part in extra activities done after class, such as playing football or taking ballet lessons. While parents will not completely put their confidence back into the system, many of them have reached a compromise that allows their children the extra benefits of peer interaction and access to a wider choice of activities. Whatever may be the arguments for or against it, homeschooling in the U.S. has become a multi-million-dollar industry, and it is growing. There are now websites, support groups, and meetings that help parents to insist on their rights and enable them to learn more about educating their children. Though homeschooling was once the only choice for troubled children, today it is an accepted alternative to an educational system that some believe is failing.